Everyone, it's Melissa. Today's video I'm very excited about because I just had a whole lot of fun doing it and I'm real proud of it. The other day, Saturday, and well, as you can see, I'm on my phone. My last video, I was upside down in the viewfinder, so Sony said that they would fix it. So I'm just doing this on my phone right quick. This is just a little intro to my video. So Saturday, Doug and I redid completely downstairs, several rooms downstairs. If you will remember, I don't know if y'all know it or not, some of you, we live in a Queen Anne Victorian. It was built in 1886. It was, when we moved in, we bought it in 1999, and it was painted. Well, we had to spend some time undoing some of the previous renovations. It was painted white, the woodwork was painted white. The Victorians just didn't do that. They liked color, they liked to appear fancy. They sort of put on the dog, as they say here in the South. And so they wanted to really appear higher class maybe than what they were, richer. So they liked a lot of color and a lot of knickknacks, you know, that they collected and stuff. And they would faux paint wood a lot to make it look like a nicer wood. So we did all that for this house. And before we bought the house, we bought several big carpets to put down in each of the rooms in our bedroom upstairs. And so we laid put those carpets down, or those rugs down, right before we moved in 2000, and we have not moved them since. We have moved furniture to be able to clean them. You know what I just realized? I'm going up and down instead of sideways. Well, I'm not starting over. It's just an introduction. But anyway, we set them down and we haven't moved them since until now. I asked Doug, these rugs are just extreme, they're big and they're heavy and hard to handle. So I asked Doug the other day, I said, how much do those rugs weigh? And he said, each of them weighs about 250 pounds. So, you know, they're hefty. So last week, Doug had read in one of his, like This Old House or This Old House Journal, one of his old house magazines, when you have an octagonal room, that what they would do, as what was the proper thing to do, I guess, back then, was, and you had a fireplace in that room, was to have your rug and your furniture facing your fireplace. Well, we do have an octagonal room, but the fireplace is in the corner. So what we have is, the fireplace is not against a wall. So right now, our rug is running this way, and the fireplace is in the corner, so it's almost perpendicular. So if we turn the rug and the furniture to face the fireplace, then everything will be catty corner in the whole room, the whole front room. So when you enter the door, things are not against a wall, they are sideways, sort of. So I thought, well, I'm not going to like that. And then I got to thinking about it. And I thought, you know, that might really be interesting. That might really be interesting. So Saturdays, this past Saturday, every Saturday, Doug works that he can. He works out in the yard. He loves gardening. And I thought, I'm going to rearrange this room and the other room by myself. And the reason I'm even mentioning this, well, the reason I wanted to do it is because I'm very independent. And a lot of women just don't have somebody that lives with them that can help them do things, and they have to learn to depend on themselves to do it. And so that was important to me that I do it myself. So I wanted to mention that because I didn't want y'all to think, Doug, oh, you'll see me lifting, pushing furniture around. I want y'all to think, oh, Doug didn't help her. He would be more than glad to help me, as would my son and son-in-law, but I don't let them in the house right now until we've all been vaccinated. So that wasn't an option either. So I thought, I'm going to be independent and do it myself. So I did a lot of it, but when it came to those rugs, they're heavy. So he came in and saw me trying to do that, and so he helps me with that. And at one point, he asked if we could try to move something around a different way, and then when he left again, I didn't like the way it was done, so I moved it back. So you will see him a little bit in there, but I did most of it myself, and I was real proud because I just like to do things myself. I want to be independent. So yes, it's only catty-cornered, and I love it. I really do. I think it's interesting. I think it's cozy, and I'm very, very happy with it. And I thought it might be fun just to show you all what I did. I narrate it, and it took all day long because I would, doing it myself, and then I would wait for Doug to go back outside and I'd get started on it again. So I actually had to finish it up the next morning. So it was hours and hours of footage that I had to get down to about 17 minutes. So it is just snippets that I will narrate. Me doing this, instead of the whole process. So I hope you enjoy it. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I'm real proud, so thank you. Okay, I'm going to try to narrate this as I go along. This is kind of, you can see with the what it looked like before I got started. And just moving some books out of the way because that secretary is pretty heavy. So I'm going to try to move it. Nope. Have to take those drawers out. Doing that. And that chair, I ended up not using that. Well, I had to stick it in the corner because I'm going to have to eventually take it upstairs to use in the bedroom because it just doesn't really go with anything, but it will go with my bedroom. So just keeping on moving the furniture out. That is actually a coffee maker from way a long time ago. And the last of it, cleaning up where my mess was. Now, the rug. It was caught underneath that secretary. So I tried different things just to even get the rug out because I actually thought I could just be able to pull it around diagonally. But I couldn't even get it up from underneath there. I'm working on it. Working hard on it. And I got one side up. Trying to get that other side. It was caught under it a little bit more. And I just couldn't quite pull it enough and hold it back at the same time. And the dog's going to come help. Now he's more interested in seeing if anybody's outside. So I finally figured out, I'll push it down to the other area where it might not get caught. And I finally got it out. So here's where I feel like, I can move this 200+ pound rug by myself with the dog helping me. Yeah, I'll just pull it. Yeah, that'll be a big success. I always think I'm stronger than what I am. Yep, not realizing it isn't going to work too well. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to try to flip it over. Nope, can't do that. Nope. And Doug walked in. Of course, the dog gets really excited when Doug's in. We ended up having to put him in the other room because he just got too excited that things were going on. But Doug walked in about that time that I was trying to move it. And so now you can see we've turned the liner sideways. Doug's trying to line it up. And so I do my hand too to try to line it up. Nope, we've got it going the wrong way a little bit. It was hard. So I decided I'm going to push it back and get the liner all straight out by myself. Doug's over there measuring. Yeah, I did. I got it kind of straight. here we go. Another attempt at, we think we've got it going straight instead of crooked. Do we need to turn it? Do we need to switch it a little bit? So we finally had to shift it just a little bit. And there it is, but the line, whoop, of course I tripped. I always trip. The liner got a little bit wrinkled, so we had to smooth that out. Okay. Nope, tripped again. I'm very clumsy. There, got it smooth. And I'm going to do it back down again. It's just hard to tell you how heavy that thing was. Okay, there we go. So we got it diagonally now going. Going to move the secretary back on it and hang the picture up. And we got the liner up a little bit too high, so I ended up having to trim it. But you can see now it's going in the direction of the fireplace, where before it was going in the direction of the secretary. So it was kind of almost perpendicular. So I decided to move the couch in here that was in the room next to this, which I grandly called the library because it has a few books in it. So I moved that in here. And then I had this big table that was kind of separating the two rooms in there before. It was like a big library table that I thought I would put back there. But looking at it, it was just too big. So I thought, well, I'm going to put this green chair over there. I'm going to think about green. Nope, that table didn't work. Got to move it. So we have another smaller library table that had actually been Doug's grandmother's. So we put that, and we thought that suited a little bit better. It's not a huge room. Oliver's going to go up and check it out. See if he can look out the window better and see if there's cats there. He loves the cats next door. No cats. So I found this little marble table, but I looked at it a while. So then I moved from the library, quote unquote library, I moved one of the great big chairs, then did the other big chair and put that in there. But boy, that was a little heavy and overwhelming for the room. I sat with it a little bit and thought about it. Nope, didn't like that. So I'm going to move one of them. Oh, I'll move it over here someplace else. Oh, nope, that table wasn't right, was it? So I'm going to move it over to the wall that is back in my bottom butt too, and I will change it and put a smaller table there. But I've still got the big elephant, I call it the elephant chair. I got the elephant chair there and the red chair on the other side of the secretary. Nope, don't like the elephant chair. I'm going to move it back. Gotta move it back. Let's try that original green chair there. Let's see how that looks. Gotta look at it. Always have to get back in the other room, kind of go back and look at it. Nope, that wasn't right. That wasn't good at all. So Doug decides, let's try the elephant chair in there again. I didn't get to see it. Let's see what it looks like. I think that's going to look great. That's what he told me. That's just going to look wonderful. And against the wall where that marble table is, let's put the other elephant chair. So that's what we did. And as you can see, it's later in the day. I didn't like the elephant chairs in there. I thought they were too big and overwhelming. So I did the other red chair in there. Now I'm in the quote-unquote library, and I'm putting the elephant chairs there. That's where the piano is. And I had this round, it was in another room, but I had this little round thing that books go. It's a little round bookshelf that goes round and around. Oh, I thought I'll put that in there. But there's the bookshelves for the grandkids. So I kind of put it in a corner, catty-cornered, so they could sit and read. And I go back in the other room and start putting things back up in there because I'm getting pretty satisfied with the way it looks. Put my other books back up. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. I think it looks okay. Okay, there's getting my lamp set up. Lighting is everything. So it's the next day. I was tired that day, so this is the next morning, and I'm doing, finishing touches. So there's a picture. The man that built the house, that was his store downtown. So the night before, I had taken down some big hanging shelves so that I could hang that picture up, and so that the rotating bookshelves, that I could put it against the wall there, because I kind of wanted all the books in the same room so that it would look a little bit like a library. These are actually my baby shoes and my brother's baby shoes. And just going to be putting the books back on the bookshelves. Bookshelf down there that rotates. But the two chairs I'm putting the blankets on, they have to be recovered. They're all torn up on the seat. And we do have some material that we bought a long time ago that we're going to have it reupholstered when we can. Okay, now that's what it looks like now in the quote-unquote library. The book that is on that rotating bookshelf is open to a picture that is hanging above it right there. I thought that was kind of interesting to do that. That picture is in that book. There's the little corner where the kids can sit and read their books. And those are the ones that we're having recovered because the seats are torn up in the fireplace. And it's kind of what it looks like now. Okay, and this is what the room looks like on the diagonal. As you can see, it does face the fireplace. We've tried to put cozy seating areas around so that when we can get back to having company and family over, people can gather. And that's what is behind the couch, the smaller table. Then there's another little sitting area where people could have tea if they wanted to, or the kids sit there sometime and we'll play cards. That's what it looks like from the front door when you come in. You can see it is very much on the diagonal now. The whole room is done around, switched around. Instead of square, it is diagonal now. You can hear my birds outside. It's a warm day while I'm narrating this. And then you can kind of see into the other room that we did. So there's the big table I did have behind the couch that I thought was too big, and I just put it there at the bottom of the stairs by the front door, so it looks like a little area where you can lay things as you come in. And then that's looking back into the library again, grandly call it library. And see that chair that was left over? I've just got it in the corner right now with another little table. I'm going to take those upstairs when my son and my son-in-law can help us carry it upstairs, because it will go in the bedroom upstairs. It's got a lot of blue in the rug that will match it, so we just can't carry it up right now. So I'm just stuck it in the corner for right now. And that's what the ceiling looks like with the wallpaper on the ceiling. And when you come in the entryway, that's what that looks like on the ceiling. And at the top of the stairs, that's what that ceiling looks like. And that's sort of a before picture, and this is after picture. So you can see it's definitely on the diagonal. It very much is. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, I just had a lot of fun doing it. And I'm sorry I'm up and down. I keep forgetting to do it sideways. I'm used to doing Instagram stories. So thank you for watching. Everybody have a blessed week, and I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.